What's going on, guys? Greek Freak here, and in this video we're going to be talking about Luka Doncic. And in this video I'm going to want to very much clarify this, but I'm going to be going over, is Luka Doncic the best European player to ever enter the NBA? Now, I don't mean as in, is he the greatest European player of all time or anything of that standard, or if he's at pace to do it. I'm talking about strictly a European player entering into the NBA as a rookie, straight out of wherever it is that they're going from. Now, as you can see right here, here are his stats for his rookie season so far, with 20 points per game, 6.8 rebounds, 5.2 assists, and 1.2 steals per game. Now, obviously these are very great numbers, and definitely right now he could easily be the Rookie of the Year as far as with these types of numbers. Now, as far as with that, we have to look at other players that have entered into the league. Now, we have players such as his own teammate, which many will consider the greatest European player in the history, which is Dirk. Now, obviously, it's pretty obvious why. He's obviously over the 30,000 career point mark, entering into the league at just a high standard as far as a player. But one of the things that many people do forget is that how these European players enter the league, which is one of the things. He almost hit one of the stigmas as his rookie year came around, only averaging 8.2 points per game, 3.4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Of course, knowing the fact that he did end up getting better and becoming an MVP player later on into his career and being able to win an MVP, along with an NBA championship for the Dallas Mavericks. Now, the next one we have is Arvydas Sabonis, obviously Hall of Famer who entered into the league a little bit later into his career, around the age of 31, averaging 14.5 points per game, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block. Being a very great passer at his position, came in a little bit late into his career. And now we're going into more modern players such as Marc Gasol, coming in averaging 11.9 points per game, 7 rebounds, 1.7 assists, and 1.1 blocks per game. Now, obviously, Marc Gasol and Pau Gasol have been great combinational players here. Many people forget about the fact that his brother had a very great interest into this league until he was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers, of course, to win championships with Kobe Bryant on his second stance, winning it 2 in a row. Now, of course, with Pau Gasol, he entered this league as probably the best that I've seen a European player enter the league straight out, which would be 17.6 points per game, 8.9 rebounds, 2.7 steal, assists, and 2 blocks per game, being a great defender and of course a great offensive player. But with these numbers, obviously he has no amazing numbers on the rebounding side, and the fact that Luka Doncic for a point guard is getting very good rebounds, scoring slightly more points, and of course he's not terrible on the defensive end, still averaging over a steal a game. So I really think the fact that this really shows the fact that Luka Doncic is probably, to me right now, considered the greatest player from Europe to really enter into the league. Now, of course, we know his accolades overseas, winning, of course, the youngest player to win MVP in the Euro League and winning a championship on his final game there until entering into the draft. But guys, tell me what your guys' thoughts are. Do you think the fact that Luka Doncic is the greatest European player to enter the NBA? If not, tell me who you think it is. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure that you leave a like and subscribe to become part of the Greek Army today. And as always, this is Sparta.